Hello friends, this is Schrient and it's time for more Trails of Cold Steel Legend of Heroes. I thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And last time we defeated G and a humongous spider. Let's keep going! 1500, same day. Hope we can stop this war from happening. Otherwise, the people of Ebronia and Nord Highlands might be in a bad way. Sir, I have bad news. We contacted the Republican Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say I blame them. It sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. I believe one of the armored airborne divisions has completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No! If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who the guy in the glasses who ran off was? No, we know they were paid very well, but they kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? The man in the glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. No. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about affiliation. Your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yeah, you finally came! Who are you? I thought you were never gonna show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had some things to take care of over in Crossbell. Sorting out an office for those scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military. That's correct, sir. Lectum Ardell. I'm Captain Lectum Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be... So you're Captain Lecter. If what I heard is true, it sounds like the situation would be in good hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be on our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency, the Chancellor, is of the same opinion. I see. I should have known the Blood and Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of the Reformist Fraction's leader. His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty fun for an old guy, really. His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat. Milliam. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of a little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers, guys. Ooh, I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. Hope we can see each other again sometime. Oh, hold on. Wait up. Bye, Milliam and Lammy. Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering and processing information? Huh, they're not as upright as their name might suggest. They do more in espionage and intelligence gathering. The provincial armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. Figured as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. So, she's one of the Iron Bloods. A what? Sir? That's quite an imposing name. The Iron Bloods are said to be the group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed their ranks ran as young as that girl looked, though. She hardly seems suited in life in a military squad. Yeah, that's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Calvard. Thank you. Are you guys serious? I've heard many rumors about that Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he's known by some. I've given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation undertaken. And if the Chancellor himself is taking action, success almost seems guaranteed. Their armored divisions stand down to alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zender Gate at once. Yes, sir. Ooh, lower that conflict level. That's good. Don't need an armed conflict, okay? It would just cause more casualties, unfortunately. Oh, they're still there. Good. Aw, Huggy's little sister. $1900. Ooh, it's late. They've got a long journey home, too. What is that? Oh no, G.
Precisely on time.
Not G again.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C.
What's with these code names of theirs?
I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should.
Oh, you're their leader. See, okay.
It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
Oh, so he knows about them.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
She's reminding me of Akos right now from Xenoblade. Oh, Sarah! She's here.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one...
She was watching them. Oh, wow.
You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
Sharon? Oh my goodness.
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling.
How were you there?
I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Rhineford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Rhineford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
Quite bad for her, but hopefully Sharon has her best interest at heart. It's a new day. All rested up and ready. 6/29, Tuesday. I wonder how Group B's been faring. Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I have seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. It makes me happy to hear that. Rean, Eustace, Come on now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Toma, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Toma. Leave it to me. Elisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. I know you'll be able to do it. Aww. It seems this has been quite the experience for them. Indeed it does. Still. Oh, wow. Still, Sharon's attractive as ever. But you're quite the Oh, Gwen. But you're quite the bodacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you're a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor. And grandfather, at least try and be serious this once. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes, lecherous old man. Anyway, to be serious here for a moment here, it would seem you've made a discovery of your own. Yes, I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child, so I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now, I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbital Revolution, the Rhineford Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating, orbital cars to airships, even the tanks and guns. I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway guns we built 5 years ago. I thought so. With my apologies to the Lieutenant General, those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With their innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction designed to efficiently hold the innocent people of Crossbow hostage. In other words, to stop a potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified of what we made. I feared that somewhere along the way, we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as a company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from line forward and really think about where we've gone wrong, about how we come to this point, and how to make things right. So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. I'm afraid not. All this happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. From now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Gwen. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead of you, but when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Reinford family and, more importantly, because I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Rean, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, you'll take good care of her for me now, won't you? Of course. Leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that! I'd love if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me while instead, could I? I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. Ah, my poor heart! Grandfather, please! It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Ah. May the winds and goddess always guide your path. Farewell. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. That was so sweet. I finished chapter 3. Ooh. Beyond the Railways has ended.
Keep up the good work. Perfect! You guys are the best!
S-score, yes. Yes. Good job, me. No. Class 7 bonds are strengthened. Oh, Elliot. Yay, I like Elliot. Reached link level 3. Okay, so I can cover Elliot and he can give me auto tier. Nice. Level 3 of Machias as well. They weren't even with me, but awesome. Auto tier and cover, okay. Ooh, link level 3 of Eustace. Yay. Cover and counterattack, okay. Just those 3? I got a trophy. I got a trophy. Beyond the Railways. Nice. Well, let's continue onward to chapter 4. July. Ooh, it's July now. Valflame Palace? Okay. A palace, huh? Oh, a statue. Like this. Ooh, king of some sorts. Imperial Palace. Valflame Palace. Nice. That's huge. Very majestic. Imperial Government Chancellor's Office. Oh, isn't that Machias' dad?
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete.
Maybe not.
The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
Oh, she's Ironblood?
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hard, sir. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Who's that?
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in.
Wait, is that? Oh, that must be Machias' dad, the governor. Okay.
Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Neat.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I'd been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Oh, she's the icy maiden they spoke of. Okay.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Are you with the reformists?
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz.
Yep, Machias' dad.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
Well, that's his name, Osborne. Interesting.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Samuria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times, so the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course.
Oh, who are they? Are they royalty?
Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Remiferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen.
Oh, wow.
And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state or their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed, and that's why I'm planning to go as well, even though I'm far from the ideal candidate.
That's not... What is it, Oliver? I'm trying to remember the names.
The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this.
Hmm?
I Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberl once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberl, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert.
Oh yeah, Olivert. I remember him. From Trails in the Sky. He was cool.
Thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
I feel like you don't like Osborne too much.
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Oh, is that the princess? Yep, princess. They're all in red.
Alphen?
Oh, her name's Alphen. Oh, okay.
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously.
Oh, his name is Cedric. Okay.
We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
We twins.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful. Totally shameful.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alphen. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we?
Yes, indeed. I like that we can see their little lifestyles for a bit. That's cool.
Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Better not be Rean.
Really?
My. It sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. The Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Olivert? I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
Aw, she's so cute. And happy. Stopped all that stuffy political talk. Oh, that's her school. The girls' school. Saint Australia, whatever it's called. Saint something. Oh, they're in Helmdar. Stank District? Saint Australia Girls' School. Where is she? Is that Elise? Oh, it is Elise. Okay.
I should open that letter from Rean that came in this morning.
Yes, you should.
I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Rean? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister.
What?
Is that when he got injured? Did he talk about that? It is July now. What's wrong?
Rean, why?
What the world did Rean say to her? Bad big brother. Oh yeah, it is really into July. Saturday, July 17th. Darren is busy as usual.
Mid-July.
Oh, the cat.
Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
Probably have to change them back into their... No, I gotta put them in their uniforms. They're back in school.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
What might that be? What is so new?
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Oh, the pool. Oh, I like Sarah's bathing suit. Well, Laura should be a pro at this.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff.
CPR is useful to know.
In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Rean, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration?
Okay, Sarah.
Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Oh, wait. Does Rean have a big old scar on his chest? Whoa. What's wrong? What happened?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Maggie's like, oh, what?
Of course.
Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
Learn all about the CPR. Had to put a shot of Elisa in there.
You're up, Gaius.
Go, Gaius.
Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius go!
Gaius is fast.
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first.
Elliot.
I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Rean.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Yeah, it'd be fun, I think.
Hmm? Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Rean? Some kind of scar?
They finally noticed.
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
It's not faint in my opinion.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark.
It's not a scar?
It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together.
it makes you look really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Gaius is ripped.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time.
Oh, did you now?
We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
Always at it.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you ready? I'll time your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Go, Laura.
Whoa, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Whew. Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. Not bad at all. All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix.
Oh, yes. I want to see you swim.
Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
It is?
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh, races.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
Went straight for Machias.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it?
True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Oh, they still got their little animosity going. Animosity. They got some trouble going on to there.
Me? Laura? But your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that.
She's like, okay.
I guess that leaves me with Rean. It's your lucky day again.
Wait, why me?
Why, Rean indeed. I'm worried now. Gotta go against the instructor. How about Rean just automatically loses? Or wins? Wins would be good too. Just there. It's not bad. Same time, guys.
Oh, I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready? Go!
Go. What? What? Controls. Press triangle or circle when the two circles overlap. Doing this repeatedly will increase your speed. Oh my goodness. Wait. Okay. I'm worried.
Ready? Go!
Hating the swimming. No! First, finally! It took like 4 tries. I won! I won! AP increased by 3. What? For winning? I'm so happy I finally won that. I won, Sarah. I won.
I actually won.
Nicely done, Rean.
I'm exhausted.
So they still have having trouble together.
Okay, are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Of course she will. Probably.
Huh?
Laura?
What if I already did?
I don't think so.
I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Let's see who wins against Laura and Fee.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Ready? Go!
Oh, Fee. Whoa, Fee.
What?
Nice.
Incredible!
They tied?
Whoa.
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly cannot find a middle ground.
Why not? Yes, you can. Work harder. Well, the temperatures are going up. Up. And I don't know about you, but I'm wilting like a flower. But as everyone knows, when the heat is on, that's when the refreshing power of beer is at its peak. Ooh, maybe I should use my free day tomorrow to hit up all the capital's beer gardens. What's a beer garden? If you're waiting for us to stop you, you're in for a long wait. So, do you have some classy gentlemen lined up to go with you, or will you be flying solo again? You just had to ask. Anyway, moving on. Next practical exam is coming up next Wednesday. I'm sure you're already used to them by now, but just make sure you're ready. Yes, instructor. That means next weekend will be our field study then. Feels like we just got done with our last one. Seriously. Aw. If we tied up next weekend, I guess I won't be able to go to the capital for the summer festival this year. What's summer festival? It's a seasonal holiday, kind of. Most of the major cities in Erebonia celebrate in June. I've heard it's actually an old animistic festival that the Septian Church adopted. Ah, I see. We do have a similar festival in Nord, though it's mostly celebrated in June, as the capital went until July. You know, I've always wondered about that too. Does anyone actually know? Dance teaching just aren't what they used to be. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions, though beyond that... That's correct. July is the month when Emperor Dryseals brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the summer festival was held a month late, alongside the celebration of the war's end. Huh, interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that one time. But it seemed like he was just gonna babble on forever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Got out of there. Well, can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know when to shut up. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength. Though, I'm sure our miracle working maid will whip up a massive meal to keep us energized. It does seem like she and Sharon have some kind of history together. I'd bet my mirror on it. Sharon always plays innocent whenever I ask her about it, though. Well, that about does it for homeroom. If you do the honors, Machias. Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow. At least no one's angry at Rean this time. Aw, Fee is by herself. Fee. Fee? I'm gonna go after her, okay? Thanks. Orphe. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior after all. I'm aware of that, however. Looks like those two are getting along the same as ever. They seem to be arguing after their race in our swimming course, too. Huh. Heard their last group field study score was middling as well. It's true, they were like that the entire trip. Is there anything you can do to smooth things out between them, Rean? Rean's a peacemaker. Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but... Why me? Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing. Real natural. Besides, you're the well-intentioned Mark who got duped into running errands for the student council. It's not like I'd do anything that's major for them. Huh, what's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were we saying? Oh, right. I have to agree, Rean, I think you're the best one for the job, too. I mean, it was thanks to you that Eustace and Machias became buddies. Who the heck became buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the Garden of Delusions if you think I'm a friend of his. You both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, hate to dish and dash, but I got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, wind orchestra, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I've got a club meeting to attend myself. I'll catch you all later then. Ooh, obtain class 7 uniform. Nice, I can change outfits as usual. Like the one of the swimsuits. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't change everyone's. Well, I'll change Rean's for now. I want to see what it looks like. Need some glasses to go along with it. Wait. Oh, what? What? I want summer uniforms. I should remove it? There we go. Summertime. I'm gonna save because I got through the swimming. And you may or may not know, but I hate the swimming. Oh, an event. Is that Elliot hanging out with Instructor Nightheart? Again? He seemed chummy. That took longer than I expected. I have preparation to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. Oh, of course, sorry to keep you. They gonna sing at the festival or something? Oof. Hey, Elliot. Gotcha. Oh, hi, Rean. What were you and Instructor Nightheart talking about? Pretty fair to see the two of you together. We were just talking about, you know, stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get back to the club right now. See you later. What are you doing, Elliot? Well, that was weird. Doesn't seem like they were talking about anything too important, though. Second time I've seen that. What's going on? It's always about this time of year. I wish I could go back to Ironsguard. Cannot deal with this heat. I must forget you're from the Nortia province, too. Oh, right. You're from Ymir, aren't you? Don't you miss the cool, refreshing summers back home? Summers have been treating me too well these days. Maybe I'm just getting old. Aw, it's too hot for you, huh? Principal Van Dyck will be leaving the academy on business tomorrow afternoon. As you well know, the absence of the principal means that the vice principal takes charge of the academy. So listen up. I'm not nearly as soft as our principal. Should you get up to something, do not expect me to let you off so easily. Got it. Right, time to prepare for next week's lesson. You might have to review some of what I taught you if you got time to spend, Swartzer. Swartzer, will do. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. Oh, I can give you weird stuff. Take it. And over solid omelet. Dear me. Never seen a dish quite like this before. This definitely help with my research. Discover any more curious cuisine? Hand it over. Oh, I will, right now. So he gives the same spiel. Take that soggy porridge and like it. good. Here's a little gift in exchange. Hope it helps you like you've helped me. EP charge 1 times 5. Nice. I got a few more. Frozen soup. Okay, so I got that part done. Fee, what are you doing here? Earth to Fee. Is your commander speaking? Do you read me? Oh, Rean didn't notice you. Were you lost in thought again or something? Never seen you not notice someone talking to you. No, she did a while ago too. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone for a bit. Sure, sorry about that. She definitely has something on her mind, but if she asks to be left alone, that's not a whole lot I can do for her now. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Okay, Fee, okay. You don't have to worry. Oh, Vincent and his maid lady. Forgot her name. Ah, summer, what a marvelous season. A season which awakens my pathos and passion. It's as if they're being called out to play by the sun itself. Or perhaps by those lovely young maidens seeking refreshment in the pool over there. Your ability to draw a connection between your unrelated concepts is truly awe-inspiring, Master Vincent. Sarifa! Sarifa, please, such flattery is unnecessary. Yeah, flattery indeed. Heed my words. My entire body awaits our next swimming lesson. Oh, I bet it does. Master Vincent's been taken with Summer ever since he was a child. I assume no explanation is needed as to why. Bathing suits! Bathing suits is the reason. I don't know. He didn't show the potential while we were in Nord. I knew I should have come with you. It seems pretty likely he's a key. But... that voice sounds familiar. Who's there? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Huh? Oh, I met you. Wait, isn't that Black Cat? Rean? How long have you been there? Oh, I was just passing by when I heard voices, so I was wondering where they were coming from. Wait. I heard 2 voices. You were talking with someone, right? Where'd they go? Well... I was talking to a friend of my Arcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it? You know it. So I interrupted you then. I'll get out of your way if you want to call them back. It's alright. We just finished talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about at all. Nothing at all. Okay, if you say so. Still, you really do know that cat then. Wait, it's not your cat, is it? No, it's not quite like that. If anything, she's like my supervisor. A cat is? Sorry, I met my friend. Yes, the two of us have a real connection. Back when I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. And after a few offerings of milk and cheese, we actually struck up a friendship. So that's how it was then. She seems pretty well behaved today. I take it she's in a good mood. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Good kitty. There we go. Anyway, I'm sure owners and Trista must be getting worried, so I should take her back there. After all, it might cause some trouble if the instructors found a cat on the academy grounds. Oh, right. I don't actually think anyone would care. Oh, Emma? Ah. Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know her real name, would you? If she has owner's interest, I'm sure they named her. Ah, yes, you're right. Her name is Celine. Ah, so that's her name. Celine, huh? Got a nice ring to it. It's got such a shiny, silky looking fur, it really suits her. Well, at least you know when she was a... Oh. At least you knew she was a female. I've been wanting her until tonight. I thought the bow would have given it away. Alright, Celine, let's get you home. The big kitty. Very elegant. Rean, the talking cat. Wish I could get her to cozy up with me like that. Next time I see her around, I'll have to give her some fresh milk. Ooh, Ooh, points. Not a bad horse, if I say so myself. I doubt it matches the ones we rode in Nord, though. Perhaps I should ride it out on the field for a lap or two. I hate to admit it, but Eustace really knows what he's doing on horseback. Won't let him show me it forever, though. Really good, Eustace. You've been doing a fine job racing your horse, too. Oh, go Eustace. Anyone else around? No, lacrosse is over here, aren't they? Just appearing out of nowhere. Those two will just not get along, will they? They need to realize their rivalries are about inspiring each other to aim higher, not just wasting their day arguing. It seems that my history with Emily is repeating itself to the two of them. However, it remains to see if they can overcome their differences and become true friends. You cheated! That's the only possible explanation for this. The idea that I would somehow lose otherwise is, well, inconceivable. Oh please, you know full well that I wouldn't cheat. That is true. Well, clearly my stick is somehow faulty. We shall do this once more after exchange my stick for one that works properly. I give up. Those two. Your kicks are completely wrong, Monica. How many times must I repeat myself before you understand? I'm so sorry. I'll do right this time. This does not seem like Laura. You have to forgive me. I'm afraid my poor teaching's at fault. Please excuse me for a moment. Would you mind practicing on your own for a while? Sure. Laura, is everything okay? I'm very sorry you had to see that. It seems I still have a ways to go myself. Laura, she's really been off lately.
I guess there are cicadas around Trista, too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Hello, instructor.
Instructor Neidhart. Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh yeah, you were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct. Though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
Oh, thank you, instructor.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
I see.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there, but I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash, that they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure, and to respect it.
Yes, instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh, so do you know what Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor here?
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that? I just assumed you were already aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's secrets, you know.
Perfect timing, Sarah. Perfect timing.
Instructor Sarah.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our friend here rub off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
Instructor?
You're one to talk. I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
I feel like nothing is chance of Sarah. She's got it all planned out.
Well, of course I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
It looks like these two aren't getting along any better. First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
Ah, the fun guy.
Uh-oh.
What'd she say, uh-oh?
Instructor Thomas?
And young Rean is with you too? Simply marvelous. It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
I'm not sure that would be...
Actually, I was just leaving. Come along, Rean. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We do?
Oh, but while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
I'm afraid I really must...
I've actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here. Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Rean?
But he's underage.
We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
No, it's quite all right. You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time. So, if you'll excuse me, I'll be sure to let Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Rean, well, wait!
Rean.
What kind of heartless monster are you? Get back here, Rean Schwarzer!
Well, shall we be off?
Rean got out of there. That was great.
I couldn't possibly. I need to depart early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
Chapter 4, Midsummer's Revels. That was great. I'm going to end this episode here. It's been very long. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I do always appreciate it.